We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. Excuse me. How's everybody doing? You doing okay, Chels?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
can't find what I'm looking for when I'm scrambling. And here's a couple of our announcements. We only have a couple of them. We're not going to go through them yet, though. So, what's up, family? Welcome back to Voices and Views. And we're on episode 41.
41
41 already.
already.
41, and we keep saying it because we keep climbing and we keep adding on. And you got to stay tuned. And the key tonight is participation. You must participate in this topic. So, again, what's up? Welcome back. And this is the podcast where we talk life, culture, healing, growth, and today, generational differences. Oh boy, generational drama, basically.
Because today's episode is officially old school versus new school,
Yes, yes, yes.
where Zan represents the classics
The traditions, the we survive without Google generation.
and I represent the future, the Wi Fi rays, the we don't knock, we text generation. We don't honk, we text you.
You just text in your generation everything, which tells me, well, tells you how this episode is about to go. You should have a clue now.
Yeah,
What's getting ready to go down?
yeah. Listen, this episode is all love, no disrespect, just perspective, because every generation thinks theirs was elite.
And only one of us is right.
Here she goes.
Only one of us, you guys. You can't say both is right because we're going to ask you to vote. We're going to ask you to comment. And so you're going to have to vote along the way. So don't go anywhere. Got to hang with us to the end.
Hmm.
But real talk, generational conversations, they really do matter. How we grew up shapes how we love, how we communicate, how we work, how we parent, how we eat, how we dress, how we worship, just everything. Everything you can think of.
Yeah, and sometimes instead of understanding each other, we just roast each other.
That seems to be the thing. People roasting each other, and they even, the celebrities, they do a lot of these roasts, which some of them are really funny, I must admit. So, which we
Hmm.
still be doing today.
Absolutely.
Yes. Respectfully, heavy on the respectfully.
Heavy on the love.
Yes.
Speaking of love, Tiffany Harris says, "Hi, ladies."
Hi, Tiff. Hi, Tiff.
Hi.
Hi, Tiff. Tiff, I was just mentioning you today. I just told you, I say, Tiff had them Italian beef Saturday. I got to get me Italian beef. I got to figure out how we're going to do this because we have class on Saturday.
Hmm.
We have school Saturday from 9 to 12. So I got to find out from you how I would be able to get my sandwich when we're done. All right. So tell us how this episode works, Giles. Or you got somebody else?
Oh, just my mom dropping some star emojis.
Okay, well, let's
Thank you.
thank you.
Tanya also dropping the star emojis. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere.
Yes,
Don't go
thank you for tuning
anywhere.
in. We need you.
Yes, yes, don't go anywhere.
So here's how this episode works. Zan's gonna represent old school. I'm gonna represent new school. And we're gonna go category by category: food, fashion, music, dating, work.
No facts, just vibes. And food, fashion, music, dating, work, mental health, faith, money, and y'all decide who wins. And
Yep, no facts, just vibes.
and you guys can drop in the comments wherever you're watching and listening from.
I don't think we're on the same page.
Hold on,
Are we
hold
on the
on. Just
same
hold on.
page
Let's
here?
get back to the same page. No, we're not. Did you go to the top? No, you didn't. Right here.
Hmm.
Okay, we did that. But I don't understand this.
Yeah, it's like we're not on the same
Okay,
one.
no, we're not. So where are we going from here? We can read
I
off
guess we could
one and
improvise. Yeah,
read
read off.
off one. That's all. It's
Okay.
good because I was telling everybody about this part. Sorry about that. First of all, you guys, we weren't on the same page for some reason. You want me to scroll back down and see if you can see exactly where I am? And I'll do that because it starts right here where I open. That's the only thing about when you write something, put something together, and
Yeah,
then
when you do like a
you tweak
scripted.
it, and you tweak it again, and you tweak it again, and you tweak it again, and you pull out and use what you want, and then you got to find out exactly where you are. And for some reason, we weren't at the same spot. Wow, you have to go that far? It
That's what I'm
shouldn't be.
wondering.
Hmm?
Where's the start? Okay, so it's round one. No
It
facts, just
shouldn't
vibes.
be. Because yours should have changed when I changed and told them to. Hmm. And
It's
we.
not the same for some reason.
Okay, well, we can still go on. We can,
Yeah,
we
we'll
don't have
just
time to.
improvise.
No, we can go off. We do have a script still,
Yeah.
you know? So we'll go off our script we still have. We'll still go off because it's such a lot of fun things there
Or is
too.
yours up farther, maybe?
Hmm.
Maybe it's this one that's up farther
Yeah, it's a lot
that
of
you're on.
fun stuff on here. Okay, because we did all that. Let me see. Make sure I'm back.
Terrence Battle says, hey.
Hey, Terrence, you're in there. Thank you for tuning in. And Terrence got some good stuff that's going to be coming up too. He's going to be starting his show, right? Coming up soon. So we'll be having to get him on here and interview him and talk to him about his show coming up real soon. So just give us a couple of minutes here while we scrolling here and Chelsea's finding her spot here. And we'll keep rolling because we want everybody to tune in, stay tuned in as we go through finding out why the scripts came out different like that. That's crazy.
I don't know why we're not on the same one.
Let's just go from
Yeah,
here
let's just
though,
go
because
ahead.
it's taking too long.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can't find out back where it was. All right. And that's Wi-Fi reach. Yep, we go right here. Heavy on the respectful. You had stopped here and you was talking about who represents what. So let's just start from there.
Okay. So here's how this episode works. Zan represents old school. I represent new school, and we're gonna go category by category with no facts, just vibes.
Food, fashion, music, dating, work, mental health, faith, money, and y'all decide who wins.
Yep, you can drop it in the comments wherever you're watching or listening from.
Yeah, I like seeing that when people are all over. And don't lie, your childhood snacks already told on you.
let's let's get into it.
Uh-oh. Round one, food. This should be challenging. Old school food first, okay, you guys? Snacks growing up, fruit roll-ups, Kool-Aid in the plastic pitcher, not packets, in the big tub, bologna sandwiches, government cheese, church plate fried chicken wrapped in foil. And if your mama bought Capri Sun, you were elite. Wow.
First of all, government cheese is crazy.
Why? That was good stuff. It was good. Yes, it was. It's not crazy you think because it says government cheese. Of course, we wouldn't touch it now, but because of the wording. But that was good cheese to make sandwiches and grilled cheese, especially. But it was good though.
Yeah. Tanya says, sing first, Chelsea, while you're figuring stuff out. Terrence Battle says the all new Terrence Battle show.
Oh yeah,
Going to the next level.
Okay, there we go. The title, you guys got it. The all new Terrence Battle Show, going to the next level, will be coming up soon.
Oh, Terrence says that government cheese was some good stuff.
That government cheese was some good stuff. It was some very good stuff. And like I said, it made the best grilled cheese sandwiches. It was good. I say yes.
No.
Will you say no?
No.
She says no to the government cheese. That's new school for you. All right.
Janet says those grilled cheese were the bomb.
Those grilled cheese was the bomb. See, she don't know nothing about that old school grilled cheese. This cheese they got out now, they make in plastic. But that old school, it was called government cheese, but boy, it made some nice, thick, good grilled cheese. Stop it. You get my mind just going back there.
Vince Brooks says yes.
You remember, Vince, those grilled cheese sandwiches, old school, with the thick, it was made that thick cheese to make that grilled cheese sandwich just right, and it had flavor. New school don't know about that.
Terrence Battle says, I can't wait to sit down with you ladies. Yes.
Yes, Terrence, we can't wait to talk to you
Mm-hmm.
also. So we can sit down and we can find out all about your new show coming up and what you're going to be doing, what
Mm-hmm.
time, and all of that. So you need to reach out so we can get that date together, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So we see now it will be in February because January is getting ready to be gone, Chels.
Yep.
It's getting ready to be gone.
Yep.
So reach out, Terrence, reach out so we can get you booked in there. All
All
right.
right. And Tanya says, Saturday morning grilled cheese instead of cereal.
Yes, yes. Oh, yes. See, you're making me hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and I'm just sitting here thinking about a nice warm grilled cheese from some of that government cheese from back in the day. You can ask around and take a survey on that new school. You'll find out.
Vince Brooks says, Oh, yeah, I remember the government cheese. That was
Hmm.
when food stamps were on paper looking like Monopoly money.
Yeah, it looks just like Monopoly money. Came in different colors, and you go to the store with your different values and different colors, and oh yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
So, new school snacks, oat milk, everything. I love some oat milk.
Mm,
And I
you
love some
love oh,
avocado spread too.
oh you
Avocado toast, so good.
oh you guys hearing this?
Dairy free everything, gluten free everything,
Mm-mm.
charcuterie boards for no
For
reason,
no reason.
Starbucks orders with 12 words, kids calling hot Cheetos a personality trait.
Yes, they really did something with those hot Cheetos, I must add. Y'all snack like y'all got meetings with nutritionists.
And y'all drink sugar with faith.
Yeah, we had faith. We did drink sugar like that. We had to have a lot of faith back in them days. Some of the stuff we ate, we didn't need almond milk. We drank milk and we mind our own business.
And your stomachs are fighting for their lives.
Well, snacks back then, they weren't just aesthetic, they were effective. The snacks of today, hmm,
Terrence says, will do. The government cheese went good in rice and grits also.
hmm, I don't think I got a chance to try it that way, but that would have been great too, because that was some flavorful thick cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I
And,
can see that.
and Terrence said, new school snacks? No.
Well, we're gonna hear from New School about snacks.
Yep. Terrence Battle also said sugar water.
Yeah, I remember sugar water. We used to eat sugar bread sandwiches. Ugh. Just bread with sugar on it, made a sandwich. Oh, it was so good.
Well, now snacks gotta look good, be organic, gluten
Mm.
free, dairy free, vibe free, vegan, and still not fill
And
you up.
still not fill you up with all of that you guys eating and dwell on, and you're still hungry. You're still trying to get to your grandma's house to fill up after that. Because portions were different too.
Mhm.
Nobody was measuring rice.
Now people count carbs, calories, macros, micros, vibes.
And we counted blessings. That's what we counted. We counted blessings back then. We didn't count calories and all that stuff.
Terrence Battle said government cheese came in a block.
Yeah, you can knock somebody out with that block, really. That was it was a weapon. But people would run you over, get into that truck to get some cheese.
And Tanya said those hot Takis burn your stomach lining and cause acid reflux in young people.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, real talk, old school food tasted better.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody finally say that because I know you youngsters can't wait till Thanksgiving time when you know it's gonna be somebody old school from the family gonna prepare a meal. I know you're waiting, Jill, somebody in the
Hmm.
family to prepare a meal.
Terrence said, new school messed the snacks all the way up. Old school snacks was meal.
You and kid, and we can put some stuff together. Our one snack I really love. You guys remember the pickle with the peppermint stick? And why are they trying to bring that back? That was an old school snack. You take a sour pickle and you put the peppermint stick right in the middle, and
Oh
that
my
combination was
god.
the best thing. We used to eat those going to school. On the way to school or after school, you get you one of those big old. See, pickles were really pickles then. When you bought a pickle, it was
Mhm.
huge. They have them in a jar, and they would pick them out the jar for you. And we used to
Mhm.
put peppermint sticks in there. Love it. Creative we were.
Janet says my granddaughter threw her new school snacks across the floor. Now she has to bring her snacks to school.
Wow. Yeah, because she probably knew it was garbage. She probably knew that it was really nothing to it, and it wasn't going to have a good taste. And that's good. I should have thought of that growing up, threw stuff across, but mom made sure we had good snacks. See, it wasn't like we weren't forced to eat some of the stuff that they have to eat. Some of the kids have to eat now. We
Mhm.
we was involved a lot with mom packing lunches and all that stuff.
And Terrence says Kool-Aid straws.
Ooh, you turn that head on back and pour all that Kool Aid, which was nothing but sugar.
Nothing but
Nothing but sugar, but it was so good.
it.
You made sure you got every little bit out of there, or you chewed on that package till you made sure you got out of there.
Yeah, but new school food lives longer.
No, that's fair. Probably live a little bit too long because who knows what's in it. And preserved like dinosaurs. That's why it lives longer.
Yeah, because new school food focuses on wellness, balance, and listening to your body.
Mm. Old school food focus on survival and seasoning. Seasoning.
Heavy
Let
seasoning.
that sink in. Seasoning. Somebody out there need to hear that word. Seasoning. Say it with me. Okay, I'm back. You say heavy seasoning, but old school food was about family.
Hmm.
Everybody ate together.
Around the
I
table.
remember growing up, I don't remember us eating where one child was over here and another child was in another room. I remember when it was time to eat, mom calling us, and you better get to that table to get something to eat, or oh well. We
Hmm.
all ate together around the table. It wasn't that separation. We cut up around the table, of course, a lot of times. So mom busy in the kitchen getting refills and cleaning. But we all ate together. It was just automatic. Breakfast, and we were doing lunch, and definitely supper. No phones.
Just vibes.
No phones. How would you find that now? Just vibes and trauma. And trauma. And trauma.
Okay, so everyone watching, who wins the food round? Old school or new school?
All
You can
right.
chime into TikTok. Who
Chime in,
wins?
TikTok. Who wins?
Old school or new school?
Old school or new school when it comes around one to the food? I say old school. We got the flavor, baby.
Terrence says old school.
Yay!
So we
There's
got
one for
one vote
old.
for old
One vote
school.
for old school. What else we got?
Janet says, my sister told my baby she was going to bring my baby some Kool-Aid to keep him hydrated during track and field. And he said, what's Kool-Aid?
They don't know about that old school. So what's your vote, drama? Drama. What's your vote?
Old school,
Old, you say old
yay!
school?
We
See,
got two
Janet
for
knows.
old
She knows.
school.
That's two for old school. Nobody seeing new school yet? Are you guys still waking up? Or are
Anybody
you making?
saying new
They're
school?
busy off making their shake, their healthy shakes or something. I don't
They're
know.
creatine.
That's what they're off doing.
Yeah.
Okay, old school versus new school. Looks like old school might take this one on the
Yeah,
food
I
round.
looks like it.
Yes,
Old school
yes, you had your
wins.
chance because we going on to round two. And this is clothing and styles. Oh boy, we need some pictures next time we do something like that. Because there's some old school fashion, low rise jeans, baby tees, matching denim outfits, big hoop earrings. I mean, the really big hoop earrings. And your sneakers, they had to be white, or you better stay at home. You better not let nobody catch you with them sneakers not white. Listen, we suffer for beauty. Did I go to? Okay.
Low rise jeans alone disqualifies your entire generation.
Why? Listen, we suffer for beauty.
Not low
And
rise
that's,
jeans.
that goes true today. Back then, we suffered for beauty. And so now we suffer for beauty.
Y'all really suffered for beauty
We
and
suffered for
vibes.
vibes, but we were committed.
Yeah,
We were committed.
Terrence said the commercial would come on, hey Kool-Aid, and the big
That big
Kool-Aid
picture.
pitcher would burst through the wall.
Remember that picture? If you're not old school, you get that old school, them commercials. You see that big Kool-Aid picture with the arms and the leg bursting through the wall, knowing he was nothing but sugar and bad for our health, but we loved it. Loved it, loved it. He was our hero. And I think sometimes he did have a cape on. Boy, we were brainwashed.
Yeah, but the new school fashion is
Mm-hmm.
more like oversized hoodies,
Yeah,
cargo
that's true.
pants, Crocs with socks.
I never figured that one out. Crocs with socks.
Yeah.
Crocs with it don't it sound like a rhyme or something. It don't even sound like it should be, you know what I mean? Crocs with socks. Okay. If you must, you must. But that seemed to be the thing now. And what else you guys had?
Tiny purses that fit lip gloss and your dreams.
Oh wow. Those little super
Yeah, the
super.
super tiny
Why y'all
bags.
dressed like a lost Amazon package?
Why y'all dress like Destiny's Child backup dancers?
Because we want to be one. We know we impersonated a lot of stars then. Back then, we dressed to be seen.
Now we dress for comfort, expression, identity, mood, energy.
Y'all dressed like y'all going to therapy, Target, brunch, and a photo shoot all in one outfit.
That's versatility.
Also, jeans used to be jeans. Jeans used to be jeans.
Now jeans stretch.
They stretch.
Michael Johnson says, "What?" Zan had a knock at the door. So, in the meantime, in between time, we shall wait for her to return. But yeah, we're talking about fashion in the old school, Mike, versus new school, and how people dress now versus how they used to dress. And Zan was saying that we dress like we're trying to basically do it all. Go to therapy, Target, brunch, photo shoot, all in the same outfit. And I was just saying, that's just versatility. Got to be prepared.
What you gotta be prepared for?
Well, I was just saying, how that's versatility.
Mm-hmm. Also, jeans used to be jeans. I said.
Yeah, now jeans are jeggings and they stretch.
Oh, it's something about them stretch jeans that I just can't get with. That's not jeans. That's leggings in denial. Leggings in denial.
Hey, they're made out of denim.
Yeah, but you think about them, they feel so much closer to leggings than what we think of
Right, you got to stay
jeans.
comfortable.
Yeah, you can't breathe, and I really don't like to see a guy in too tight pants like that. I don't. That's just my preference.
But you and Xandra are dressed similar in new school. Actually, this is cropped.
Oh, and actually, I don't know what the hell this is. I didn't wear the pants that go to the bottom, but I did wear the earrings. But see, a lot of people think there is a big age difference, so that's why I'm doing new school. She's doing old school,
Hmm.
and I'm probably double. You can be nice. I don't know, I understand, but the fashion and a lot of things that I like are new school.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's and a lot of scents and different things that's out now. I'm drawn to, not just because they're here everywhere, because time has evolved and I've evolved, shall I say, with some of those things. But yeah,
Yep.
so what do new school fashions?
Terrence Battle says bone breaker.
It really, yeah. When
Skinny jeans are nut scratcher.
I didn't want to say that, they do have names they used to call them skinny jeans, like ball breakers was one. There was quite a few because men back in the day didn't have tight jeans and tight pants. They just didn't. They
Hmm.
just didn't. So that changes though. Time changes.
Yeah, but new school fashion lets people express themselves, whether it's their gender, their personality, creativity, or just who they want to express, and you don't have to fit into a box.
And that part I love. I always felt that you should be able to express yourself. Clothing shouldn't dictate to that, as long as you're not just being outrageous. But then who's to say what's outrageous to me might not be to you?
Hmm.
Um, I think I love when people try to be themselves and express their own self rather than trying to fit in with everybody else and what everybody's wearing, and because we're all different. We all have different mindsets. So people, I love when people express themselves in fashion. I'm really
Mhm.
drawn to those people
Mhm.
because to me, they have a special mind.
Mhm.
They don't feel like their mind is just in that box. So that's what I appreciate. Old school fashion was very, this is it. Women wear, this is it. This is what women wear, and this is what men wear.
Mhm.
That's just the way it was back then. It was no expression or anything.
Now it's like wear what feels like you.
Yeah, but old school outfits, they had confidence,
And new school outfits have comfort.
and both of them are needed.
Yeah, so everyone tuning in, who
Mm-hmm.
wins fashion? Old
Part two.
school or new school?
Who wins part two?
Yeah,
And just
round
a
two.
reminder, old school one, part one, food. So, who wants clothing and fashion? Is it old school in your book or is it new school? Think about it
Hmm.
and let us
Let
know
us
your vote
know.
and we'll tally them up. Anybody can vote, just shout your vote out.
Yep, you just drop a comment with your vote.
Yeah, drop a little comment, say hi, say something. And your voice will always be on our screen on this video, so keep it clean. All right, who's talking to
Melanated
us?
Breeze says new school.
New school. Okay, I guess you have to get a point in there.
There we go. Let's go, new
Okay,
school.
new school
Janet
again.
says new school.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
think new school might take this one.
Okay.
Vince Brooks says 40% new and 60% old.
Oh, so it's 2-1. Vince had to make it complicated, split it up. Come on, Vince,
Hmm.
do a clean shot.
Right. Make your mind
Yeah, make
up.
it complicated. So what we
Tanya
got?
says old school.
Old school, so that's 2-2, right?
No, you only got one so far.
But
One
Vince
one
said
and a
no.
half.
Vince said
1.6.
no. Vince can't split it up. Come on, Vince, come back at us with a choice, please. We say old school versus new school, not percentage. Then everybody gonna be doing percentages on us. I'm not getting out a calculator.
Right.
Okay.
Got me doing math.
Yeah, go back. We don't want to think that hard tonight. Not tonight. So what is it? We waiting on Vince to make up his mind because he
Yeah,
have to go
Melanated
one way or
Breeze.
the
Tanya
other.
Johnson, sit down
Mm.
with the old school. Vince Brooks says old
Okay,
school.
so what we got?
2-2.
2-2 is a tie. Anybody want to do this tiebreaker for us so
Who
we
is
can
gonna
move
break the
on? Because
tie?
we got exciting round
Oh,
coming up.
Terrence.
What Terrence
Oh,
say?
Terrence just broke the tie.
What he
He
say?
says, ain't no school better than the old school.
Oh, that's my guy, Battle. Yes, 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 yes. Old school took the first 2 rounds. So, some things just have flavor. You just can't change. We'll let you borrow a little bit, new schoolers, but you got all your stuff from us anyways. So we really just letting y'all borrow some of our trends.
Oh, wait. Trevor says new school.
Trevin, cut them off. You are blocked from this point on.
We're tied again.
Yes. See,
We're
why
tied
did
again.
you
We need
do
one more
that?
vote
We
then.
still need another vote because we tied and we know how tied games are. I couldn't take the Bears games when it was tied. You guys, come on. This is too much. We need a tiebreaker because it's
Yeah,
three
break
to
the
three.
tie.
3-3 as far as the clothing, the dress, and the styles. Who do you think took it? Old school or
Old
new
school or
school?
new school when it comes
Remember,
to fashion?
old school knew how to dress. The guys knew how to
Old school or
dress.
new school?
Yes, they dress like gentlemen. The women know how to dress. But the fashion designers is responsible for a lot of our dress changes anyway, our styles. You
Mm-hmm.
guys know that, right? They take a big responsibility in that. But we need a tiebreaker so we can move on to round three. Which, Trevin, don't you go anywhere. We got your round coming up here.
Melanated Breeze says, Tanya Johnson says, Melanated Breeze, the younger people need to pick up some clothes. I'm tired of my shirt above my belly.
So, what's your vote? Old school or new school? Or did she vote?
She voted old school.
Okay. We need a
Oh, wait. We got
tiebreaker.
new school. Jayla Johnson
Oh,
says new
okay.
school.
So that's the tiebreaker. New school got that.
Oh, Whitney Mazik says new school.
Okay, okay. You won already. Cut it out. New school won that
New school wins
round. They win
fashion.
fashion. We won food. Well, we love to eat, and we were the best cooks and everything, and still are. So
Still are.
that's
I'll give you that.
understandable. I
I'll give you
give
that
you
one.
guys that on the fashion too, because I like, even though I love our fashions, I like a lot of the fashions that's out. I dress more new school than old school. So all right, it's 1-1 officially, but we
Mm-hmm.
going on to round three. Old school music, real R&B songs with bridges, lyrics that meant something, music you can cry to, you can cling to, you can argue with your man to, all in the same track.
And songs were 7 minutes long for no reason.
They were very long because we needed emotional development.
Now music is 90-second TikTok sounds and songs go viral before the chorus even hits. Playlists for every mood and vibe. Sad, happy, gym, driving, healing, toxic.
And y'all don't even know what a bridge is. Y'all don't even know what a bridge is.
Y'all had 45-second intros for the emotional buildup.
Right? It is too long sometimes. And music back then told stories though. It had structure, it had verse, it had chorus, it had bridge, and it had outro.
Yeah, music now is more based on the vibe of it.
Hmm.
Catchy, or is it fast? Is it replayable? Is it easily digestible?
And y'all attention spans be tired, be tired.
Mm. Vince Brooks says old school music without even having to hear the dialogue. Papa was a Rolling Stone as long as the movie Roots, and it's still a great song.
Hmm.
Okay.
Like I say, y'all attention spans be tired.
Yeah, but we multitask.
Also, artists back then, they could sing,
Artists now can
but
vibe.
that's not the same.
But new school music allows independent artists viral moments and creative freedom. Like you
And
don't
that's
even have to go on
true.
tour anymore.
That's true
You can
because
just
back
release
then
music.
in the day, you didn't have all that creative freedom, which I think is important for artists because it's their music. They
Hmm.
need to have that freedom to be able to create things what feels right for them, what sounds right to them. Because if I was
Hmm.
the artist, I would think, well, why am I even doing it then if I can't have my own creative piece? So it was just harder back then. You had to please everybody else with your music rather than yourself.
Yeah, Terrence Battle says OJ's, Al Green, the Isley Brothers, the Elements. Must I go forward?
Yes, true. Old school music, you know what? You had to get signed. You had to get signed to a label.
Yeah, now you can blow up in your bedroom.
That part I love. That part I really love.
Yeah, but old school music still hits different like a vinyl.
It
Like if you actually
yes.
listen to a vinyl.
Yes. In growing up, I think about my brothers. There was always music around because they thought first they was the greatest band around,
Mm-hmm.
and we were forced to listen to a lot of the music. But they had the reels, and then the vinyls came along. They all this,
Mm-hmm.
and I think my brother still up until a couple of years ago still had this reel to reel, and just listening to that music, it does hit in your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And your trauma.
Yeah. Old school music will remind you of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, audience, who wins music? We need to know who wins the music segment. Is it old school or is it new school?
And Terrence Battle says Ohio Players, Slave Sister, Sledge, Patty, Morris Day, Prince, Guy,
Yes.
Shalamer.
Mm-hmm. A lot of those old school artists, if you think about music, a lot of times you'll hear, the
Mm-hmm.
in the new artists, you'll
You hear the
hear,
influence of the
yeah,
old
the
in
influence
all
of
the
the
new.
old school artists, and that means that um, sometimes these are artists that they admire, they've learned some from,
Mm-hmm.
and not that they don't have their own style because they do,
Mm-hmm.
they just incorporate that into the sound because they fell in love with the sound. It's all about the sound. I love music though. I
Mm-hmm.
love any kind of music, just most music I love, I can listen to. I can go around the house and even opera depends on what it is. Because I was the other day was too lazy to go in there and change, and the first thing I thought is, where did this opera music come from?
Mm-hmm.
Then the next thing I said, hey, I'd start cleaning up to it and getting stuff done to it before I
Mm-hmm.
known I had forgot. So when it comes down to music, we've always been around music. So I just love music. So
I've got a lo-fi playlist that I can just get
yeah.
anything done to.
Oh yeah, and see me, I told you I was tired of my playlist now. I have to update it, but it
Mm-hmm.
helps me. I got through, shall I say, a lot of things with it. We're gonna take a little break here, and I don't have very many
Oh,
announcements.
Terrence said old school.
Old school, so you guys, did we get the vote on that as far as the music? Because we got something we want to show you new, and there'll be a commercial, right? Because we don't
Mm-hmm.
really have any over here.
Oh, okay. And Tanya says, let's straighten it. Lattimore.
Yes, 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 yes. When you hear some of those old school songs, you can't help but to go down. I mean, it can make your mind just go back and you can understand the words. So that's why I respect the artists of today who, when they make music, they have that influence that they've been around, that influence that
Mm-hmm.
they know it's important that we need to understand what you're saying.
Right.
I can't be up there shaking and it might be like, yeah, your mom ain't this. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, wait. No, make me understand, make me love what you're saying. If
Right.
not, keep it instrumental. I don't
Right.
have a problem with that because I love jazz and
Mm-hmm.
I love instrumental jazz most of all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, jazz, I can go off, but it just relaxes me a little bit too much. So, we want to know old school versus new school because we have a little commercial. We want you guys to stay tuned. Then we're going to come back in and we're going to wrap things up.
And Terrence Battle says music is therapeutic.
It is, Terrence. You are so right. I have, speaking of music, I don't have it in my thing, but you'll see it in a commercial. That's why I love my music hat because I can listen to music anytime I want, even when I'm out, even no matter
Mm-hmm.
where I am. I
Mm-hmm.
can listen to music because I do love music. So It's good to be able to listen to it, and it's made available for us to listen anywhere now.
Yeah, and Tanya says old school.
Yes, old school is still rule. Old school rule.
Janet also says old school.
That's three up counting.
Old school music was that baby making music.
Baby making music. That's why we had the big families back then, and it kept growing and growing. And we didn't have money, but that was baby making music. I know my daddy used to woo my mama with a lot of it. I witnessed it. I've witnessed it. So, yeah, looks like old school shut it down for this round, huh?
Yeah, old school wins the
All right.
music
Well, we're going to close it
segment.
down. You guys, we're not gone. We want to show you our commercial.
Yep.
We have a commercial we just put together, and it'll be changing as we add more items. And it's just a way for you guys to support us as
Mhm.
we announce and try to support you. So I
Mhm.
hope you enjoyed. Then we'll come back and we'll finish
Yep.
things off.
Voices and Views does have some stuff for sale, so check it out.
Yeah, check out our little store we're starting.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light, come to the light.
See, that didn't take long, did it?
No, but for some reason, yeah, camera switched.
There we go.
Okay.
That didn't take long. That didn't take long. And we decided to play that because we're kind of experimenting with it, but we also serious about it
Mhm.
as far as being able to put different products on there and sell them and help out to get, upgrade equipment to do
Mhm.
whatever it is we need to do actually around here. And there is some things we need to do
Yep.
to keep on. We're moving fast and growing fast. And so we're going to start making a little commercial with products on it so we can sell our products. And just to say, if you guys didn't know, that was a wrap, that red, white, and blue item. I handmade that. I'm going to have more items
Mhm.
on there for sale that you guys. And so, you guys, please support. If you see something you like, let us know. The hats, the music hats on there. Good deal. They're only $20 right now. I have red and black, but I have gray coming. I have green, burgundy, different colors coming.
Mhm.
And it has a bright flashlight on the front with a bright flash, or you have the color lights. And of course, the
Yep.
Bluetooth. That's what I love the most is the
Yes. You
Bluetooth
gotta tell them
speakers.
about that.
Yes, the Bluetooth speakers sound so good. And you guys can check out any items and more items. You can check out that if you support. Go to my TikTok shop, SEC60. You don't have to be on TikTok to go there and to check out my store. Just download, go check it out, take it off, whatever you need to do. Just follow the link and it'll take you there and you can view the other items because I'm only promoting so far that one item, but we're going to be promoting whatever's in the store.
Mhm.
So I need to kind of put more items in the store too.
Yeah.
I think, but it's enough items to get us started. So go on there, order, you guys. The support goes right here, right here.
Mhm.
All right, all right. So thank you. All
And
right.
Vince said that was a great commercial.
Good. Yes, yes. I think Chelz here. That was good. And like I said, we're gonna add items and take items away, add them to them in the porcelain things on there. I hope you guys got a good chance in looking at that porcelain Swan Lake Barbie. She comes with her papers. She's original and she's not at all in bad shape. She's in excellent shape. She has never been used so for any purpose. It's a few things on there you guys might enjoy. You can always go back and slow it down, look again. And
Mm-hmm.
coming soon, we'll have our t-shirts.
Yep.
Our voices and views shirts are coming. We got someone designing them, putting them together for us. Well, looking at patterns and all that stuff. So we'll get a chance to look them over. So we'll have our t-shirts coming, and we hoping you guys can support. So let's jump right back into it because we getting kind of long-winded here. Okay, before we keep going, we already took our community announcement, so make sure. All right.
All right. And we appreciate y'all because this podcast isn't just entertainment, it's community. And we couldn't do any of this without you.
All right, let's get back to the generational chaos, and we're gonna kind of move it a little fast here. This is round four: dating and communication. Old school dating, calling the house phone. You remember that? Talking to somebody's mama, passing notes, writing letters, waiting by the phone like a fool.
The house phone alone gives me anxiety.
And as somebody answered and said, "Who is this?" Your soul just left your body.
Now dating is texting what you doing, soft launching relationships, leaving people on red, and blocking is self-care.
Blocking is emotional violence.
Calling unexpectedly is harassment.
But back then, if someone like you, they pursued you.
Now people circle each other emotionally like sharks.
And back then, we went on dates.
Now people link.
And that's not romantic.
It's efficient though.
Ghosting was rare.
Now ghosting is a personality trait.
And you know what? That's wild.
Yeah, but new school dating allows you to have more boundaries and protect yourself and to be more emotionally aware.
But true old school dating normalized staying too long.
Or struggling for love,
And new school is more like if it's not peace, I'm out.
which is healthy.
But old school romance, flowers, phone calls, and handwritten notes.
That's cute.
Audience, who wins on dating? Old school or new school? Who wins?
Yep, drop your comments and let us know who wins the dating round.
Yes, please.
Old school or new school?
So how far should we go?
Are we going to move into round five?
What do you want? It's on to you. I'm good.
Or do
You're
you
right.
guys want to let us know who wins the dating round?
Okay, you want to keep going then?
Yeah, let's keep going.
And if you want to vote on the dating round, remember old school, new school dating habits. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, round five is work, career, and hustle. Old school work mindset gets a job, stay there forever, retire with a watch, don't complain, don't call in, and don't talk back.
Y'all were loyal to companies who didn't even like you
But we believe in stability.
and suffering. New school, side hustles, multiple streams of income, entrepreneurship, work life balance, mental health days.
Y'all be tired from jobs. You work only 3 days a week.
Because we're emotionally exhausted.
From emails.
But new school prioritizes Having a purpose, passion, boundaries, and flexibility.
Okay, well, old school prioritized responsibility, consistency, and discipline.
Which builds strong foundations.
Exactly.
But new school refuses to suffer in silence.
And I respect that.
Okay. Old school grit, though, unmatched.
Period. So, who wins culture? That's another question. You guys, if you don't want to answer now, you can always go back and answer later.
Oh, Tanya was saying new school wins for dating.
New school?
Hmm.
Okay. You didn't like all that lovey dovey stuff, huh, Tanya?
And Vince Brooks says new school dating because there's a lot more to do, but I've been single for a very long time, so don't take advice from me.
Yeah, I didn't want to jump in there either, Vince. I've been single too long. I'm in no shape to give anybody any advice on dating other than been there, done it, and But it's not over till it's over.
Vince says old school culture definitely.
Okay. Okay.
Jayla says new school.
New school and the dating. Okay, I guess because it is more to do and it is different. But a lot of the dating in new school is technical. It's not face to face so much.
Jayla, did you mean new school for dating or new school for work? And Tanya says, I did, but I like how people end relationship faster than staying in a situation.
Yeah, because we were brainwashed and taught that, oh, you don't go anywhere, you stay forever and ever and ever and ever. And sometimes that's not the best thing. Sometimes it's best to get out. It can be different reasons. So
Hmm.
that don't apply. Each situation is different. So round six, mental health and emotions. And looks like I need to go set my TikTok up too.
Yeah. And Janet says, even though I've been on my job 17 years, I'm for the new school culture.
Oh, she's for the new school culture. Okay.
Yes. Jayla said for dating, as she was talking about
Okay.
for dating.
Yes, for dating. All right. Okay.
Okay. And then Trevin says new school culture.
New school.
New school culture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I love that you guys are voting and everything. Sorry about
Hmm.
that. I have to go set the other phone to not go off on us. We got recording on different devices around here. So,
Hmm.
all right. So, should we go on around six? We had time, or how is your
Um,
timing? Because it's 7:07. We are a
I don't
little
know.
bit
My ride was
over.
commenting in the chat,
Hmm.
so
Oh,
I think
okay.
we're okay.
Round six, mental health and emotions. Oh, ho, ho. All right. I got to get a little closer for this so I can look into you guys' eyes and make sure you're not pulling our legs. All right. Round six, mental health and emotions. Old school mental health, pray about it. Yes. Push through it. Stay strong. Don't talk about it. Don't cry in public.
And that's why everybody's stressed.
We didn't have language for emotions.
A new school, therapy, boundaries, emotional intelligence, healing journeys, and self care Sundays.
Self care Sundays. Okay. Y'all be in therapy by Tuesday for something that happened Monday.
Because we process.
We suppressed.
Exactly.
Old school resilience is real, though.
Absolutely. Y'all survive things we talk about.
But new school vulnerability is powerful, though.
Y'all walked so we could heal.
That part, that part.
Old school was strong.
And new school is aware.
Both are needed.
So, audience, who wins? Mental health culture. Is it old school that wins that for their values and views, or is it new school?
Janet says this new generation cry about everything. Weak.
Yeah. And if they had to go through some of the stuff, and I know they don't like hearing that we had to go through, they would break.
Vince says new school mental health is healthier for everyone. Old school creates ticking time bombs and creates generational trauma.
Yeah, it makes you hold on to stuff, and going back to situations that might be better for you to leave. It make you think, no, the values are you stay with a person regardless and all of that stuff. But no. You guys ready?
Tanya says old school wins.
Old school wins. Did old school
Trevor
win?
said old school.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes.
Okay. Old
All
school.
right,
I
old
guess old
school
schools
had
win.
that one. What about faith, church, and spirituality, you guys? Round seven. Old school church, Sunday morning, Sunday night, Bible study, choir rehearsal, revivals, altar calls, church clothes, ushers, fans, and pews.
Y'all basically lived at church.
And you know what? We liked it. Or we died.
New school church, online services, casual clothes, faith podcasts, spiritual journeys, deconstruction, questions.
Y'all worshiping hoodies.
God still hears us.
Old school faith was structured, disciplined, and community centered.
New school faith is personal, reflective, it explores.
In old school, trusted without questioning what could be good or bad. In some situations, I'm just saying.
New school asks questions while still believing.
And I love that, honestly. Yeah.
But old school church community was unmatched.
It raised villages.
Facts.
Okay, audience, who wins the faith and culture? Was it old school beliefs in the way they did things, or is it new school? You decide.
Tanya says old school church because new school do really go to church because they are having to work on Sunday. Oh, they don't really go to church because they're having to work on Sunday.
Yeah.
Janice says those were the good old days.
Toe tapping, stomping, good old days. Like you say, you were in church all day, though. You were there for the whole.
For the long
The
haul.
long, long haul, sun up to sundown, and during a week at least we were.
Vince says church I can't compare because I was absent from church for over 30 years. I was raised Catholic and now I'm non-denominational.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was raised Baptist, one of them old fashioned Baptist ways where it wasn't questionable if you're going to church. You in my household, you either went to talk about Jesus and learn all about him, or you had the choice of mom making you meet him real quick. You were going when that Sunday school bus pulled up, you were going. And I remember how my brother used to get out of things, and we used to try to get out of stuff from going to church growing up. And it didn't matter if your clothes weren't ready, it was your responsibility. You were going just like you were. So, different things now, children have a choice. of where they want to go. Yeah, you do at a certain age, you can make that decision, I believe. All right.
Terrence says church was all week long.
Yeah.
Rob
Long.
Boyer said, "Can the phone is busy and I can't call.
Hmm?
Phone is busy and can't call."
Oh, you know why? Because
On TikTok?
it's on TikTok. It's being streamed live, Rob. So if you need to talk to me, I can talk to you very shortly, or you can send us a message here. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep. Terrence said, "So true, Zandra."
What? What was true? I got lost.
Rob says, "Got it."
Okay. Yes, Terrence, we were forced to be there, Terrence, all day long. And we actually skipped going to church one day, walked right past the church doors and went to the park because we knew our mom was sick and thought, we thought wrong, but we thought she wasn't going to get out that bed and come look for us. But she said the Lord told her that her kids was up to no good, which we weren't. We came back and we was standing in front of the church house. And that Sunday, that day, it wasn't a Sunday, it was a Wednesday because it was Bible study we supposed to go to. I thought we were going to meet the Lord that day. I really did. When I saw my mother waiting, I thought, no way we're going to survive this. No way. So, you guys, we're going to move right on real quick. Money, finances, and life goals. Who's saying something? Okay, life goes. Old school money mindset, you guys. Save everything, cash envelopes, don't use credit cards, don't buy a house or don't pay it off, stay debt free.
Don't enjoy life until you're 70.
Rob said he used to attend for 4 hours. Oh, I used to attend. It used to be so long. I tell you, you live there, and then there were those services during the week, and that's why they used to feed us all the time at church because they know we weren't going anywhere. Yep, we got tricked into that. Let's talk
Yep.
money, you guys. What about that old school money mindset? Do you believe in saving everything?
Mhm.
Cash envelopes, like we used to put cash in envelopes. Don't use your credit cards. Buy a house, pay it off, stay debt free.
Don't enjoy your life until you're 70 years old.
That's what it means. Don't enjoy your life till you're 70. But we believe in security.
New school is investing apps, credit scores, side hustles, crypto,
Yeah.
travel while you're young, experiences over possessions.
But why y'all be all in Bali broke? Flexing, broke.
Because life is about memories.
And bills, no matter how you overlook them, they're there. They're not going anywhere. Trust me. I tried telling my mail carrier I was going to seal my mailbox up. He said he'll put them on the porch. I told him I was going to lock my screen door. He said he'll slip them through. So I told him forget them, just go ahead and bring them. So bills,
But new school focuses on financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and freedom.
hmm. Well, old school focus on stability, consistency, and ownership.
Both valid.
Yeah, both of them are valid, but the old school money habits, they build generational foundations.
And new school money habits aim for generational freedom.
And that's powerful. So,
Who wins? Money mindset. Old
who
school
win, the old school
or new
mindset or the
school?
new school?
And
Hmm.
Rob says, slain in the spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, we were getting ready to be slain in the spirit, that's for sure. Because I did see my little life and ending that day, and I thought, well, Mom has taken us to church since I was born, so I'll at least die in Jesus' arms.
Vince Brooks says Rob, Baptist services don't stop.
No, they don't stop. And you can't sneak a Baptist service up on anyone who hasn't been to one either. You should let them know it might be a little long. We'll probably be sneaking out, and I do mean sneaking out. Don't get caught. But warn them. Don't just let them have to keep looking at you like, is this ever going to end? And you're still there. No. So who
Vince Brooks
wins?
says new school money mindset, definitely.
You think so, Vince, Mr. Business owner? So you thinking the new
Broken
school?
Bali is the vibes.
Be broken Bali, and you know what they be having to do? Borrow money, asking somebody to send them some money to go home and everything. I need some money to make it back home.
Rob says old school money mindset.
Yes, because in old school, a lot of people didn't trust the banks, and for various reasons, but we had that mentality that we always need to save. We need to save something. We need to make the food stretch longer, which you think about it, that was a savings. We had to do a lot of things differently back then. I was just watching some of the old cooking movies that show that how meals were back then and stretch, because of need and necessity. So, yeah.
Tanya says new school money
New school money,
mindset.
Tanya? Okay. All right.
All right. Janet also says new school, live in the
Okay.
moment.
Look like live in a moment and be broke in a second. No, you can't live. You have that feeling of living in a moment, but you really can't. We usually end up having to plan out everything anyways. Because if I live in a moment like I used to, that's because I had less responsibilities. I didn't have to worry about me so much, so it was easy to live in a moment. But now,
Yeah.
I don't want Nicor or Freeport Water and Sewer or anybody be coming looking for me. No, I have to live in some of their moments.
Rob says save 10 to 20% all your life. You can enjoy your golden years.
Yeah, and what on that same thing, Rob? What do you think your golden years should be? Because I'm sure that I've reached those golden years, or I hope so, and I'm ready to start reaping those benefits. But I didn't have growing up, even old school. I didn't have that instilled in me that you need to say, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. I didn't have that instilled in me. I learned that later on what I need to do to survive, but it took a while.
And Vince says book travel through my agency, GIA Travels, and you won't be broken Bali.
Vince, you always trying to get a little plug in there, aren't you? You always get the plug. I saw that, Vince. I like that. You always trying to get your plug in there. Because there's so many, I've seen so many of them out there. Ladies go out there to do something, and they go all of these, different places, and they end up broke, happen to get somebody get them back home.
Rob says golden years when you can't work anymore.
Yeah, that's like now, Rob. I can't work for anybody but me anymore, and I don't know if that's not just. I'm gonna say I don't know if that's mindset. It's
That's
not
the
just
new
mine.
school mindset.
But it's not just that mindset, it's part of this body won't work for nobody. So that part of too, but I do have that new school mindset that you have to get your own. You have to work more towards your own as far as something that give you that
Yeah,
satisfaction. So
entrepreneurship.
this is one of the things to give me that satisfaction. And Operation Love Freeport, shout them out. My organization. I love doing what we do, supporting our
Oh yeah, didn't
community.
you just
So,
bring on a new board
I,
member
yes,
or
well,
promote a
I
board member?
we just promoted Mr. Kevin Bright, and he's going to take the position of president of our board. We just had a board meeting yesterday, so. And Mr. Boyer, I'm still waiting on someone to reach out to me. So I need to meet with you on a couple of things now. See, now something else that came up waiting. So I will be reaching out to you. Or please have someone reach out to me. Yes, Vince, you do rock. Vince do rocks. Vince will get that plug in. Vince is all over the place supporting people everywhere he can and
Mhm.
everywhere he will. And we need more people out there because I'm so tired of people saying, well, we don't have, what we can't have, what we not doing, this and that. What are you doing?
Right.
And then when you look at them and you realize they're not doing absolutely nothing, then you just kind of tone out their complaints. So keep on plucking vents. Yes, your work is being noticed.
Mhm.
So we got a final reflection closing here. Final, we did go
Drops at
over
tomorrow.
tomorrow. That sounds good. Tomorrow, I have absolutely nothing planned, and I'm gonna try to keep it that way because I've been busy, 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 busy. All right,
Vince says the only thing that's stopping you is you.
yeah. And that was one thing, Vince, that I had to make sure that, believe it or not, I used to procrastinate all the time, put stuff off, and I still find myself slipping into that now. And that used to be a big thing for me. I was slipping to that mode and just felt like, no, I have all these big plans mentally, but what helps me now is something very simple. I used to write lists for myself of
Mhm.
things like, I want to get this done Wednesday, or I want to get this done by Wednesday or Thursday. And I would write these lists, and I would not realize what it was doing to me mentally, looking at all of these tasks that I got to do,
Mhm.
making me feel like I'm a fail if I don't complete them. So what I do now is I reverse that. I thought of the way that works for me is not write down what I need to do. Write down what I have accomplished already for
Mhm.
that day.
Mhm.
Write down, okay, I said I was going to clean this room out. I did clean this room out today. I did this today. I did this today. And when you see your accomplishments
Mhm.
versus all these tasks, man, that does something to your
Yep.
mind right there.
You're right.
And it makes you realize that maybe I'm putting too much on myself. Put down what I accomplished, because when you put those things down and you've accomplished them, it's going to always give you that euphoric feeling, that feeling of, yeah, look at what I did versus, oh Lord, look at my list. I only got two things done on there. So that's just my little thing that I do that helps me. So hopefully it'll help somebody else. Stop
Yep.
writing all them list on yourself, putting all that stuff on yourself. You
Mhm.
already know what your goals are and what you want to accomplish. It's nothing down wrong with writing some of your goals down. You need to look
Mhm.
at it. But when you write these daily lists, is what I'm talking about. And it's
Yep.
so long that you know while you're writing them that you're not going to complete them. So instead of doing that, just write down what you accomplished. Even if
Mhm.
it's a couple of things you accomplished that day, it's still going to give you that same feeling whether you accomplished 10 things. You're going to say, wow, I did get that done and I got that done today. You
Mhm.
know, you're going to feel still good about yourself. So try that. So after all of this, food, fashion, music, dating, work, mental health, faith, money, what we learn is
Every generation thinks they're right.
that's right. Every generation thinks they're right. But honestly, both generations, they bring something valuable. Both of them.
Yep. Old school gave discipline, resilience, structure, community.
And new school brings awareness, healing, balance, and freedom.
And together, that's how you build healthy families, healthy relationships, and healthy communities.
Because wisdom plus awareness is powerful.
And healing plus discipline is unstoppable.
Somebody tweet that. Somebody tweet that.
But seriously, generational conversations shouldn't be about competition, they should be about understanding.
Because when generations listen instead of judge, everybody wins.
And we want to hear from you, old school or new school. Which rounds did you agree with, and which ones had you heated?
Drop it in the comments, tag us, or just send us a clip. Let us know how you feel.
And remember, no matter what generation you're from,
You still gotta heal,
you still gotta grow.
and you still gotta show up.
This is Voices and Views.
And we'll see you next time.
We did have a couple of comments just before we close out here. Vince Brooks says quantum psychology explains everything in a deeper sense.
Yeah, Vince, we're gonna read that, study that.
And Catherine says, hi, just catching the end of the show. Always stay positive.
Yes, Catherine, you want to shout out again? You did. I'm sorry, I got an announcement. I believe you guys are taking a break. The Real Deal Band is taking a break this month. Is that true? And then, if that is true, when are you guys performing again? I lost
I
my.
have the message right here.
Okay, because I lost my whole stack of notes
Yeah,
here.
Catherine said the Real Deal is taking the month of February off. We'll be returning just in time for St. Patrick's at King's Bar and Grill, 1805 Southwest Ave, Freeport, on March 14th.
Okay.
Next stop in March will be Screw City Tavern, 4412 Manchester Drive, Rockford, Illinois, on the 21st. Thanks for everything you both do for the band. We appreciate it. Kathy and the Real Deal.
Good. I know I got that message, and I was scrambling around here at the last minute and trying to find my other announcements, which I never did really, but I will. I'll print them back off. But thank you. We want to shout that out and let you guys know. So you guys are taking a month of February off. I know you guys have been, Kathy, you guys have been swamp busy. You deserve to take a break. You really do. You deserve to take a break, take a time off, and just sit back and do whatever you have to do. Enjoy yourself. Yes.
Yep.
So, yes.
Rob Boyer says praying hands emoji. Thank you.
Yes, Rom. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Is very important. So I'm free tomorrow.
Yep. And Kathy says, yes, we'll be at King's March 14th. Thank you.
Okay, March 14th, you'll be right here. And you know what? That's my birthday month. My birthday is the 2nd, so I can go out there and celebrate my birthday, be right here in town, and don't have to worry about a ride and all that stuff. I think I'm going to do that. I'll bring me some people out with me on the 14th, tell them where I want to celebrate. All right. So good night, guys.
Yep. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.